Hi friends, it's Mile and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a flip through with you of my standard size Traveler's notebook. I am using a vendor spec. Actually, this is a custom, but it's a very simple custom design. It's like their textured ostrich, but it's not the real ostrich. Leather. That one is really expensive, and I don't want to spend that much money for a Traveler's notebook. But this one is a custom design from Vendor Spec, and I just have a very simple chain here as well, or a charm. This one is from Calico. I really love her designs of paper clips. I have tons of them. So I have some simple charms like this, and then I have some paper clips, some bow clips that are super pretty. I love those too. So this one is a nomad, but it doesn't have pockets or anything. So it has this black on the outside, and it's just a pink. I can't remember the name of the leather that I used here, but it's also a textured one, but it's very soft and floppy. I really love this look. I love black and I love pink. Again, it's a standard size, which is the narrow. There's also one from Webster's Pages, kind of like an A5 slim. But this one is a narrow size, which I love this size of Traveler's notebook. I am using one of her older inserts. It just have a plain white paper on the inside, but you're going to see as we flip through, I am just using some of my Traveler's notebook insert from Studio Calico, and I just cut the inserts itself, and then moved it here in this notebook. So on this page, I believe that this is from Studio Calico, and then this is a part of a paper, but it's I cut the pieces of that paper because it's really lovely. This is from Kaiser Crafts. I love them so much. But the rest of the stamps here are from Studio Calico as well. So I just used a very muted green color. I want it there, but I don't want it to pop up so much. But I have all the small details in here, the stamping in black, but that one as well, I use the same ink color. And then this is from Studio Calico as well. Again, I cut down the inserts and just tape them in here. From Studio Calico, that was my daughter. This one is not in chronological, is that correct? Chronological order, so it's not dated or anything like that. I just have so many photos that I've printed through the years, I would say, that I really had great plans of documenting them, but I have so much in one just envelope, and I have all the photos in there, and so I just kind of choose the photos as I go along and then just put them in the album. And then this next one is again from Studio Calico. This one is a stamp actually, but I stamped it in just a piece of white cardstock, and then I just fuzzy cut it. And then this photo of my daughter, she was having fun with my husband's truck, and they were eating some strawberries and they were just having fun. That was a very beautiful day. And I went outside and just took some photos of them while they're just having fun. And again, a piece of paper from Studio Calico, and then some stamps from Studio Calico as well, and that pretty bow. I need like 5 more of these. I should get some before they run out. And then I just stamped in the letters of her name, Rain. So it's not like, so it's like, Mom, I can't read my name. You're not supposed to read your name, but I just wanted to stamp the letters of her name in there. So I backed up my photo with a piece of cardstock that has a little bit gold flakes, but you can't see them, but they're there, they're peeking a little bit, and then backed it up with another white piece of cardstock, and then just a pop of pink. I wanted a pop of pink in there. That's from Studio Calico. I love this page because I love that I was able to pull different colors, but I mean they still belong in the same scheme, But this one, this beautiful mustard yellow, is from Studio Calico. I just love it. And then the Just Lovely is in a peach or coral color. I love that. And this one is from like our April little bits from last, what, 2 years ago, I think. And then I was able to pull some of the die cuts that's in the same kit as well. And so I was happy that, oh, you know what, it's going to match that peach coral thing, and then there's lovely greens in there. So I was able to just kind of, I played in this page. And then I used some enamel dots, and then here I stamped in a butterfly. So it's, I love it because it's kind of peeking through these the butterfly die cut. So I love that. Then stamp, and then I use some stickers. Love it. This is an old picture as well, but I love that it's not colorful, so it's kind of muted. It's almost black and white, but it's really not. So I love that. This one, I used everything from Pink Fresh Studio, and I love their new collection, the Splendor collection. It's just gorgeous. It's like it's fall and autumn without having too much orange or too much, you know, yellows. I love the color. It's like everything is just perfect in that collection. And I was just telling my husband, I need like 3 more of the ephemera packs because they're just beautiful. And so so not just all Splendor, I use some of their stay-at-home collection as well. But most of everything that I use in this page is from Pink Fresh, except for the paper that I use. I think I got that paper from Joann's. I just can't remember. I can't remember when. I've had that in my stash forever. This one is gorgeous as well. This is from Marigold collection from Crate Paper, and that also is gorgeous. See, I am not really a shabby chic girl. I mean, I do, but when it comes to like a vintage looking, I'm more into the extreme, you know. If I want to do like mixed media and really like the vintage look, I go for my Prima Marketing because they really have the best shabby chic. But then Crate Paper's designs are like in between that shabby chic and very whimsical. So it's in between of that 2 designs, and I just love it. I love it. So here, everything, I want to say everything's from Marigold, but I could be wrong. Maybe there's a little bit of that. Can't remember the name of the collection. Something Forest, Magical Forest or something, or Forest. Sorry guys, I'm so terrible at this. I'm terrible. But from Crate Paper, all of this, it's just beautiful. Nope, not this paper. This one's from Pink Fresh, but everything else is from Crate Paper. And then this one, see how my design, my style is just from whatever, from a minimal to, I mean, I can just, I don't have a specific look. I just love to play with all the papers, all the pretty papers and all pretty ephemeras. I just love, it depends on my mood, I should say. So this one's very clean, Pink Fresh as well. I just put my daughter inside the frames, and I thought it turned out really well. I thought super pretty. Very simple, very clean. And this one, I was just planning on writing a journal in there. And then here, so all of these are from Days of Splendor from Pink Fresh. Isn't it gorgeous? That's what I'm talking about this collection, is that it really screams fall and autumn without having to, I'm just gonna remove this one because it's making a whole lot of noises. But it doesn't scream orange and browns and too much of that, because they pulled in, you know, some turquoise color in here, or so they have a turquoise, they have a plum color, they have this deep orange. It's beautifully done. I love it. Okay, so what's going on in this layout? I don't know. I was probably getting lazy in this one, but I just wanted to play. So I think this is from Spellbinders. It's from their card making kit, and I just wanted a very chic looking black and white stuff, and then this one should be from Crate Paper, and then I just added a little bit of journaling in here. Very simple, but you know, it's one of those days where I don't want to be super extra with my journaling, but I want to play. Okay, this one is from Studio Calico, the paper to the left. And then this one is from, my God, Franklin Covey, I think. It's part of their collaboration with My Mind's Eye, and this was like 3 years ago, and I still have it in my stash, and that's my goal, is to keep using everything I have, because I keep explaining or telling my husband I can't keep buying stuff and not using it. You know, I want to use everything I have then so I can buy more. Alrighty, so most of these are from Kaiser Crafts, and it's just gorgeous. This collection, I think it's called Floor Collection. It's beautiful. The coral, the green, the deep greens. I am not a green person, but I love this collection. Beautiful. So the stars are from Crate Paper. This one is from the Franklin Covey, but the rest are from the Kaiser Crafts, and it's just gorgeous. And these are part of the stickers, the 12 by 12 sticker that's part of the kit. And then also, like what I said, there's this one paper that's included in this collection that's just gorgeous, and you can just fuzzy cut and use so much from that paper. And then here, Studio Calico, that's part of the Kaiser Crafts. I just fuzzy cut it, same one. So I've used so much in that collection, from the same collection from My Mind's Eye or Franklin Covey. And then Studio Calico, I just want to write down my favorites for this month over here, and just, you know, this one, love this one too. I've had this cardstock stickers in my stash forever. It's from Studio Calico, but it's super pretty that I didn't want to use it. I love looking at it. I love seeing it in my stash, but I'm like, okay, it's time for me to really use it and put it down in my journal and see it here now, you know. So it's still, I think that's one thing that I'm learning, is that yes, it's super pretty seeing them in my stash, but it's also super pretty when it's here in my journal or in my albums. And so this one's from Studio Calico. It doesn't really match that much, the colors, because you have some deep greens in here, but I had greens and oranges in here. So I thought it was like, okay, I can just go light with those chipboard and still pull a little bit of those colors onto the right side of my spread. That's all right. This one, very simple. The same picture was taken the same day. The picture was taken the same day. But it's super pretty here, fall time, and it's my favorite. So I have a few pictures from fall, my daughter, my husband, and my son, because I just love this season. It's my favorite. Super simple. I backed up again from Studio Calico, added this Studio Calico. Those are my favorite hearts, and I just have a few of them left, and I'm going to cry when I've used them all, because they really are my favorite. And then I just added some alpha stickers. I did a little bit of stamping, but since I have so much, I made a mistake here. I added the stamp after I stuck the paper. I should have stamped it first before I stuck the paper. So yeah, but okay, moving along. It's okay, we make mistakes like that. And then, as you can see, a lot of my photos in my album and my journals are going to be of my youngest one, because she's the only one that I can say, let's go take some photos, you know. My oldest daughter doesn't live with me anymore. She has her own place. And then my son, he's a teenager, so I was like, no, I don't want to let him play. Well, my daughter's like, Ray, let's take some photos. Okay, mommy. She's 10, but she's still very accommodating. And then, so this spread, I love this spread because I don't always have a boy spread in my journal, because, you know, I'm a girly girl and I love the colors, but every once in a while you come across a very nice collection. And this one is from Kelly Perky, and it was part of an old kit that I have, and I've been keeping those Traveler's Notebook size paper in my stash forever, and I was finally able to use them. And then the cardstock stickers are a mixture of Studio Calico, and then some of the ephemera that I used in here are from Pink Fresh as well. As you can tell, I have my favorites brands because you keep hearing the same brand over and over again because I just love it. And so this one is Pink Fresh Studio over here. It's just a bunch of like journaling cards. Most of it are also from a 12 by 12 pattern paper that I fuzzy cut, and then it just stuck them together in here. It's my son and our dog Winston. Not the best photo because that was nighttime, but they were so cute. I just had to put it in there. And then I just had to pull the orange color from our cabinet and then just kind of add some orange in my ephemera pieces and put some blues as well. But it's pretty. It's super pretty. I loved it. And then in this one, I think this is when I just want to put some stuff in here because I want to start writing things, journaling, and that's a perfect, place to put in my journaling here, or some lettering. I don't know yet, but I was thinking of writing something in there. And then here, I was feeling extra that day, did my makeup, and so I wanted to take a photo. And it's important to take pictures of yourself because I think once you flip through your pages, and someday it's not just you that's going to be flipping through these pages, your children will, and your grandkids, it'll be so special someday, and they're gonna see, oh wow, that's you, Grandma, or that's you, Mom, look at you, So I thought I wanted to add that in there, that yes, as much as we love, documenting about our husband or our wife, but our children, it's very important to put in you as well. Document you, document what's going on, journal about what you're feeling that day, because someday it's like a time machine. They're going to see and read and know you, get to know you through your words and through the photos that you have in your journal. Super important. But I do hope that you enjoyed this flip through. I had so much fun working on this little notebook of mine. Now it's time to move on to the next. I do apologize in advance that I haven't been filming some process videos. I tell you why, because I love working on the floor. When I'm like watching a movie, and as much as I want to stay here in my craft room, I have all my plastic bins and I take it to the bedroom, and because I want to be with my husband and my daughter. So when we're watching a movie or watching a football game, I am all over the floor and I'm just crafting away. But I'll try my hardest. It's one of my goals to do more process videos for you guys. But if you enjoy this video, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, I do hope you'll consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I do hope you'll have a great one, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.